So I just want to put some little fins inside the holes that we've just dug. So we'll just make some, good thing to make would be just a box actually for these. So we'll validate that, bring it to the front, scale it right down, like so. I'll angle it down as well, like that. And then let's get that into the body. We want to make sure it doesn't come out at the front. So bring it in like that. And then we're just going to duplicate this a few times. So down and out. And then down, duplicate again, down and out. That's all three of them will be fine. Simple merge them together, duplicate it and just send that down. That'll be enough to give us, that'll catch some nice light from the front as well. So that's enough for the body. Now, one of the new tools that I do like is the tube tool. But before we do that, we've got a couple of little things that we need to just add onto the legs. So I split the feet off earlier on. So I need a cylinder. So come back up. And we'll get a cylinder. And we need to bring that cylinder, rotate it forward this time. So we're obviously going to do it on the red one. And rotate that 90 degrees. Enter. Bring it down. And then what we're doing is these things here, the two down here, these circular things here, or cylindrical things, should I say. But bring that down, like so. Vox will merge it, so Vox will remesh it, should I say. So make sure it's validated. Don't want this too high, so a couple of hundred maybe. Remesh it, bring it across, snap it to the front, and we're going to do that mask that we've done a few times now. This is going to allow us to drag it down and reshape it a little bit, like so. Clear the mask, scale that down, and this has got to go without interacting. It's got to not clash with the feet. So bring it out like that, and there we go, that's enough. So, and these are attached to the bottom feet. So what we'll do is we'll mirror this one. So we'll just do world center, merge it. And now what we need is, we just need a couple of wires. We take the feet and bring them to the bottom first of all, and then we'll just simple merge all of the feet together, like that. And then we'll make the wire. So we want the tube tool. So this is one of the newer tools. So might take a little bit, if you've not used this before, it might take you a minute just to get used to this. So I want tube, and we're going to use path, and we'll go snap it to the top, and we'll just draw out a path. And we want it to come around like this and into there. And then hit the green and it'll make you a tube. Now weirdly, it's made it at the right size for me. So I can just move around the tube a little bit. If you want a hard bend, which we don't, just tap it and it gives you that harsh curve. If you want to scale it, use these things at the end, like so. So you can tap on any of them at any time to hang on, didn't want to add that, I just tapped in the middle and it adds it. So bring it out like that, and then just scale it to roughly where we want it, and then bring that to the front, and it's obviously made a bit of a mistake. So what it's done is, because I've done it from the top, it's projected it from the top. So all we've got to do is bring those down, exactly where they are, but bring them down, and they'll be in the right sort of location now. Last one wasn't then. Like so. And then we probably need to duplicate that. And then, so that one looks good. So if we take it and validate it, and then we're going to want another one, we'll duplicate that. So you could easily just do another tube, but there's no harm in you just doing this. And then using the gizmo, we can just move it to the right place. And then use the move tool. And we'll just move it. Oops. Just move it around so it fits into our model. Be careful not to squidge the wires like I just did. It can obviously make it look, you know, quite flat. Like basically I'd pushed it too much one way there, and it's just gone too flat. So, you know, we just be careful you don't do that. And let's change the colour of that, because it's more like something like a brownie colour, I think it is. That's the wires done. And that's enough to get us going, really. So what we'll do is, I'll just make sure that one's painted correctly. What we'll do is we'll add a little floor and a scene. There's quite a lot more you can do, and I'll do some more additionally to this to enhance it, but it will be the same techniques that I've shown already. But now let's add a little light and a floor, and we'll the next bit we'll just bring it all together as a final.